Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know. Let's get straight into this video. One, it is 2 in the morning because you know I'm always filming videos mad late for what, and I'm hungry. I didn't eat since I got off work. Anyways, let's get into this video. Okay, so this month has made 1 year since me living in my very first apartment and me living by myself. Everything is so new to me and I just wanted to talk about it and reflect, I guess, sort of. So I had all the time in the world to like plan this video and like the structure of it, and I didn't, but I do have some notes, I guess, on what I wanted to go over. And yeah, so if I sound like I'm rambling or I'm not like organized with my thoughts, it's because I'm not. But yeah, so first things first, this is a Housing Connect apartment. I won the housing lottery thing, right, as they say. I found out about it, I think 2-3 years ago, from one of my very close friends who was applying on it ahead of time before he told me about it. But there was a place like really close to me, to where I was living, that he told me about and how to apply to it, and that was the first thing I applied to. That's how I found out about the website, and I applied to that and I didn't get it. Like, he told me when it would be opening. Like, they had it up there before I think the building was even like finished being made, I think. But yeah, he told me about it and that's when I first applied. And he told me when they would be moving people in. So around that time, I was like praying and stuff, but no luck. And I was like really upset about it for a while, but he told me about the website. So I was looking at other apartments also in the Bronx, because I'm in the Bronx, like I've said many times. So I was looking at other apartments in the Bronx, of course, because I've been wanting my own space for some time, mainly because I had no space at all. Like, I lived in a very big household and I had no space. So I really just wanted to breathe. And yeah, so I applied to many other apartments and stuff. And I was only looking in the Bronx, but they do have like other borough apartments on there. And I cannot tell you how many I applied to, but like probably almost everything in the Bronx that I was eligible for, because they do it by salary and a few other requirements. I applied for everything I was eligible for, and this one was the second closest to me also. So I was like, please give me that one. Because one thing I've said, like, when I guess my first place when I move out or whatever, I knew I'd be moving out in the next year or two. Like, I felt it deep in my soul, even if I didn't get a Housing Connect apartment, that I would be moving out within the next 2 years. So if it wasn't last year, I'm almost sure it would be this year. Like, I've been saving. But anyways, so I applied to this one. I don't remember exactly when it closed, because like there's a certain amount of time that you can like apply for it before like the lottery closes or whatever, and then I guess they choose after. But I believe it was like it closed in like August, and I just waited and I kept on applying to other stuff because like I hear from other people that, you know, you can get chosen for multiple things. And so it closed, I believe, sometime in August. That was in 2021. Yeah. And then sometime, it was like the end of January 2022, right? That's when I turned 23, yeah. Last year. It was at the end of January. Sometime at the end of January, I got an email basically saying, hi, submit your documents or whatever to see if you like qualify for this apartment, something like that. And it was like a bunch of stuff I had to send in, like bank statements, pay stubs, ID, social, all of that stuff. I'm definitely willing to answer more questions, because like I said, I wanted to do a Q&A about this Housing Connect experience, but I don't have such a big platform, so I didn't think people were really gonna ask the questions. But maybe the title of this video will bring people to this video, and I guess just ask your own questions. I'll either answer you or make another video. Anyways, so I submitted my documents literally, I think it was like the next day. So it's still at the end of January. I submitted all my documents, and I waited, and then they sent me something. No, I think all of that was good. And then they sent me some other forms to like check off and fill out, you know, asking about how much money I make and all of that stuff. And I did that. And something happened. I don't know how, because I filled it out all on my laptop. I was up in the middle of the night stressing myself out, filling out pages of information. And they sent it back talking about I was missing stuff. And when I opened the email, somehow it was like 3 pages that was like blank. And I remember filling it out because I saved it to my laptop and it was filled out there. Anyways, I don't know what happened. But to sum it up, the process took about it was a little less than 4 months. But I submitted all the documents and stuff. That was like the end of January. February, they sent me some more stuff to fill out. And then when I got in touch with like a specific person, me and him was like emailing back and forth with my documents and everything I needed and stuff. And then they called me to view an apartment, and I did that before work at like 9-10 in the morning. Mind you, when they told me to come down to the office or whatever, I didn't know I was going to be viewing apartments that day. I had no idea, because they didn't fully explain that. They just said come down to like fill something out or something. And yeah, so I did that. They showed me 2 studio apartments, and I was like a little bit upset because I was like, don't I make enough for a 1-bedroom? And they basically explained that the 1-bedrooms are like prioritized for, what he said, single mothers and some other stuff. And I do qualify for that 1-bedroom specifically. He told me it would be a wait, but like I said, I really wanted some space. So I was like, I'm not gonna die in a studio. But in my head, when I was like thinking about moving, I always wanted a 1-bedroom. But whatever, I'm very grateful, very, very, very grateful. And so I viewed the apartment in like the middle of March, and I viewed 2 studios on this floor. They asked me if I wanted a low floor or a high floor. I viewed 2 studios on this floor, and the other one that I viewed was like kind of ugly. So I chose this one. I live in a studio, and that was in March. And then he basically said, okay, they just have to wait for my application and all of that stuff to be approved by who? Somebody, state or something. Some state or something. I don't know. And I waited. That was the middle of March. Sometime in April, I'm still waiting. And I'm just like, am I still like being looked at? Did they choose another person? I didn't want to nag, but I waited like over a month. So I emailed him and I asked him basically that, and he was just like, yeah, they're still waiting for a response. And I was like, okay. So I kept on saving up my money like I've been doing. And literally the day after my birthday is May 9th, and they called me on May 10th, and I was sleeping, of course. It was mad early in the morning, and he basically said, call me back. And I called him. It was like an hour after, and I called him, and he was just basically like, good news, and I have 5 days to sign the lease. And I hung up the phone and I started crying, and I'm remembering it now, and my eyes are getting watery. I am literally about to cry. Okay, anyways, hold on, I have to control myself. Like, can you stop being so sensitive? Anyways, yeah, that happened the day after my birthday, and I remember getting up and I went to my sister, and I just looked at her, and she already knew exactly what was going on, and she was like, you got it? And I just started crying. She was like, you gonna cry? And then I went to go tell my mom, and she was sleeping, and I went in the room trying to contain myself once again, and she felt me there, bro. She was knocked out, and I stood there wiping my tears. I wasn't even making no sound. I wasn't even breathing, bro, and she just opened her eyes and looked at me. And I basically told her what it was, and she was really happy for me. And later that day, I went to go sign my lease, and we went to go check it out, make sure my keys was working and all of that. And I am, like I said, once again, I'm very grateful for everything that has led up to this. And yeah, like I said, very grateful. Yeah, I signed my lease the day after my birthday. That was like the greatest birthday present ever. And this year, literally 2 days after my birthday, another like great thing happened. I'm just like, you know what? Getting older is not a bad thing. Getting older is not a bad thing. Like this year, another great thing happened after my birthday once again, and very good news. What's next? I forgot to mention I don't know, I'm not gonna post a video of my apartment because it's like really small, and I feel like, you know, this is my personal space and stuff, but I may post an empty clip. A clip of when it was empty. Yo. But yeah, my apartment doesn't look like, it looks great. It's beautiful. It definitely is beautiful. Like, it's really, really nice. And it's brand new building. Nobody's lived here in this apartment, none of that before. But it don't be looking like the ones on TikTok and stuff. Like, even now, I was just looking before I started this video, people posting their new apartments and stuff. And they got washers and dryers and I don't know, it just looks a lot better than mine, but mine is beautiful. And I didn't sleep here until like a week and a half later. Like, I ordered stuff, I cleaned up a little bit because, like I said, it was brand new, so the floor was like ashy. And so I didn't sleep here till like a week and a half later, and then I didn't even go food shopping till like a week after that. Like, I was eating at work and stuff, and what was I eating here? Did I eat? Cause I know I only ordered food like twice. I don't know, was I eating? But yeah, once again, super, super blessed. Basically a year later, like, it's still, like, I've lived in one place basically my whole life. Like, that place, that street, that block, everything is like all I really, really know. But the great thing is I didn't move far at all. Like, I literally walk back and forth between houses. Like, I literally moved all my stuff, even though it's just from my room, but I moved all of my stuff by myself with a freaking shopping cart. It took a couple days, but that's how close it is. Like, it's a couple blocks. It's like a 10-minute walk. So that I'm super grateful for, because I never actually wanted to leave my family. Like, I loved them with all my life, but like I said, I just wanted to breathe. So being extremely close to them is very important for me, and I go see them very, very often. Like, I don't think I went a straight week yet without going to see my family. I lived in a very big household. I had my parents. I have 7 siblings, right? And then before I left, I had a niece and a nephew. So it was a lot of us in one house. And for me to go from a house of like 10 plus people to a house of just me was a very big transition. First tons of nights that I slept here, I was like really paranoid. It was super quiet, and I did enjoy that, but it was also like kind of weird. And I didn't have a TV for a really long time because I wasn't even planning on buying a TV, because I don't really watch TV. And even now with a TV, I don't have background noise or nothing. Like, I still barely use it. But it got real, real quiet in here. But I was able to sleep sometimes, so I was grateful for that, because them twins are crazy. Like I said, I haven't went a straight week without even seeing them yet. Like, I'm always there every couple days. And one time my mom did notice when I went like 6 days, and I was actually going that day, which was crazy. But yeah, so I still work and stuff, and my job and my family is like very close to me. So I'm super blessed once again. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it because I am. I'm a very blessed and grateful person. Super small space, but it's like a big bedroom to me, and I always wanted my own room. I never had my own room because I have so many siblings. And it still always feels like I'm supposed to, like, after this night that I sleep here, I'm supposed to go back home and go sleep over there. Like, once I started sleeping here, I haven't spent a single night over there because it's just so crowded, and there's no space for even if I wanted to, unless I slept with my mom or something. Like I said, if you have any questions about the Housing Connect process, or even just me living on my own, or where I shopped at, stuff I bought, anything, feel free to ask me. Next, I just wanted to go over some of my Amazon products that I initially bought when I first moved here. Some things nothing here really changed. But I just want to talk about some of the products that I liked that I bought at first. And I definitely kept on shopping. I still keep on shopping and changing things in my apartment. And I do make the most out of this studio. It's pretty spacious as well. And it's definitely affordable. And yeah, but I just want to go over some things that I bought on Amazon when I first moved here. And I will attach pictures if you want a link. Of course, feel free to ask. This is my broom and dustpan set. It's nice. I guess it works. In my head, when I was first thinking about moving out and getting an apartment, I had a list set up of whatever my future crib would be. I had a list of basically tons of things that I wanted. And when I moved, I basically just started ordering everything within like that first 2 weeks. Like, I ordered so much stuff. I saved up so much money before I left. This is my broom and dustpan that I bought. I was picturing like a purple kitchen type of thing. And yeah, it works good. I still use it to this day. It just untwists sometimes. You gotta like tighten it. It's like a screw on type of thing. My bed, so like I said, I wanted a 1-bedroom, but my bed and living room is together sort of because it's a studio. So I had this black and blue type mindset. Like, well, you only could see the gray curtain in the camera, but I had blue and gray curtains and stuff. So I wanted my bed and couch and stuff blue and gray. So I bought these blue sheets and I wanted the gray cover on top of it. And yeah, I put that together. I think I have a picture of my bed when I first made it, when I first put it together and everything. I was really bopped to build it when I first moved to, like, I was not playing. I built all of my furniture except for my dresser when I finally bought one. I bought one that was like already put together because I was over it by then. I didn't buy a dresser till like a month and a half later. All my clothes were like kind of in like some container thing. I bought these pillows. These are really good. My pillows are not flat to this day, and I'm pretty sure I sleep on like the same 1 or 2 out of like 4 pillows, and they're not flat. They're really good. You have to adjust when you first get it. I think that's with any pillow though. But yeah, I do like these pillows a lot. I have 4 of the queen pillows. This bench, I bought this on Amazon as well, and it does match the color of my couch so freaking well, even though my couch was not bought from Amazon. And I love that a lot for me. Like, I'm glad the shades were like just right. And there was a different couch I was thought about buying, and I'm pretty sure it would have been lighter than that bench. But one thing about it is these legs do not there's holes on the leg thing to like screw them in, to line it up or whatever, and you need a drill. They give you the little screw thing to put it together, but no, you need a drill. And I had this thing sitting on the floor for like days, weeks, until I also ordered a drill off of Amazon. But that's about it. I had this dishwashing rack originally, but I decided I had to make the most out of my counter space, so I had to change it to like the overhead one. And I have that like area, you know, where the microwave would go, where it like sits in the air, like over the sink or whatever the heck microwave space is supposed to go. There's nothing there, so I got one of those over the sink drying racks. So this one I had for a while at first, but then I recently, maybe a few months ago, I can't remember when, changed it to the over one. This was the bed frame I originally bought, but not this twin XL one. I had a queen size because that was one thing I couldn't wait to have, a queen size bed. Oh my god, like, I know I'm so freaking small, but I need my bed space. Jesus Christ, time is going. This bed frame sucks though. Do not buy this freaking bed frame. I think it's because it's a metal bed frame. Metal bed frames freaking suck. I will be showing you, or will I not be showing you? I don't know. I have to go attach a picture because I don't have the screenshot right now. But that bed frame freaking sucks. I thought I was like loosening the screws, moving around too much, but no, it just freaking sucks, bro. Don't get a metal bed frame. It was really easy to put together though, but don't get a metal bed frame. I bought this it says it's a computer desk, but I bought it for my nail table that I have in the corner. And it's really nice, cute, simple. This reminds me, looking at this, when I ordered this like a week after I moved or whatever, or after I started sleeping here. It came so early in the morning. Bro, I don't even know if it came like shipped from Amazon or like post office or whatever, but basically when it got here, I'll be getting to that too, but you have to go downstairs to open the door. The bell works, but you can't buzz them in. You have to go downstairs to open the door, which is stupid, and I've been here a year and they still haven't like changed that. But yeah, so I went to go open the door, and when the lady brought it up, I got locked out the house because I thought I left the door cracked, and I didn't, and it closed. And I live by myself, so I can't knock on the door because nobody's gonna open it. So I was panicking. The super does not live in the building, which is also stupid. But yes, I'm panicking. I'm like, what do I even do? I don't know anybody here. I literally just started sleeping here like 5 days ago. I'm locked out the house, looking stupid in my pajamas. I literally just woke up because I've been woken up by the bell. It was like, I didn't even realize how early it was either. Like, I just woke up and cracked the door and ran upstairs because I didn't want to miss my package. And yeah, so what I did was I went downstairs and I had to talk to a stranger who came out the elevator to leave, and I basically asked her if she could call the super, and he was like, oh, I'm not in till 8. And I didn't even realize how early it was. Like, what do you mean you're not until 8? What time is it? And it was like 7:50 something when I looked at her phone. So I went back upstairs and I just sat on the floor in the hallway looking stupid for like 10-15 minutes until he got there. And yeah, that happened. Anyway, this is my nail table. I have a video showing my nail space. So I think I mentioned in that video also that I got the nail table from Amazon. Anyways, next, I bought this for my dining table. Oh yeah, when I was, before I ordered anything, when I seen this space and got my keys, I had a measuring tape and I was measuring everything in here to make sure all the stuff that I wanted would fit in here. And I was so happy when like my bed would fit perfect where I wanted it, my table fit where I wanted it, the nail table would fit where I wanted it, the bench, the couch, like I was measuring everything. And once again, grateful and blessed that everything fits exactly how I wanted it. And I've even moved stuff around just a little bit, except for the nail table, just a little bit, and everything works in my favor. Anyway, this is the table, my little dining table I have. It's a nice size, fits 4 people. I don't have people in my home, but my family did come over. The kids come over, and it's a nice little dining table. It is metal, stupid metal framed. I hate metal frame. I will never enter metal frame stuff again. I've learned my lesson. Like 2 of my chairs are like squeaking. 1 of the nails don't really go in, but other than that, it's a calm table. Other than that, it's a calm table. I got this exact one. But I sit there by myself, so it's not that much to cry about. Bought these heart plates. This video is gonna be longer than I thought. I bought these heart plates and I eat off them, but I am a small girl and I don't eat too much, or I'll just get a second bowl. So they're decent size, but I don't know, if you eat more than me or more than a child, these are just decoration or like for a snack or something. And I broke 2 of them in like the same week. I don't know what happened. It wasn't the week I bought it. It was just one random week, and 2 of them decided to jump off the drying rack and break. But yeah. And also these heart bowls. These heart bowls are really, really small. Do not eat your dinner out of these bowls, okay? Like, do not eat your dinner out of these bowls, or you're gonna eat like 3 bowls or half a mountain of food. But they are really cute. I hardly use them now. Sometimes I do, but yeah. My purple silicone utensils, I used about 1, 2, like 4 or 5 of these. It's nice, useful, easy to clean. And yeah, I don't use the little hanging things. I just have them in the bowl. And yeah, I do like them. Like I said, I was picturing like a purple kitchen type of vibe. I don't necessarily have a kitchen, it's a studio, but yeah. These, I do love these. If you've watched my other videos, you've probably seen some of these bowls in my other videos. I do like these bowls a lot. I use them for like mixing everything, storing my marinating meats and chicken and shrimp and all of that. Like, I got shrimp in one of these bowls right now. You know, tossing my chicken in flour and stuff like that. And yeah, these are really good bowls. Real cute. These cups, I do like these cups a lot. The color is really pretty. And when I went to go screenshot this for this video, I realized the other colors are also really pretty. Like, the blue ones are really cute, but the rainbow pack altogether looks ugly. Anyway, these cups are really cute. Got a pack of 6. I only use like 2 because I live here by myself. That is about all. That was like most of my initial Amazon purchases. Most of it, not all of it, but I was thinking about making like a Amazon storefront or whatever them influencers be doing to like show all of my house items that I bought on there. I may attempt to do that in the future. I bought this. This is not Amazon, but these are the last 2 items I wanted to talk about that I really bought when I first got here. So I bought this 10-inch memory foam mattress. It's not my first mattress from Wayfair. I had one other one. And it was also, I think, 10 or 8-inch mattress. I don't remember. But yeah, these are like really, really, really comfortable. And yeah, they ship really fast as well. And the price is not freaking bad because I'm pretty sure mattresses are way more expensive than this. I'm pretty sure. But I've been on it for a year and I haven't really had no issues. So yeah, it's really soft. Every time I lay down, I don't want to get out of bed. I gotta finish this video because it's time for bed and I didn't eat. I bought this. I love this couch. It's actually really, really cute. I did mess it up. I'm gonna attach a picture. I put this together by myself and I freaking messed it up because I don't remember how I did that. How did I do that? I don't remember how I did it, but I was putting it together and I messed it up and I was so freaking mad because it's right on the front. It's not even on the side, but it's okay. So I bought this 85-inch upholstered sofa, also from Wayfair. It's really, really cute. I love this color so much, even though sometimes I'll be thinking about changing it to black or blue. But I do like this. And I feel like the price was more than what's listed right here. I'm pretty sure I paid $600 something. I like how that's my birthday. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I paid a little more than that. I don't know, but it's whatever. It came in like 3 days, I believe. I don't know. Wayfair is really good on shipping though, from my experience. And when I did change my bed in the future, I thought I had a picture of that, but I don't. But I did change my bed in the future and it didn't come with no instructions, which pissed me off because it came with pictures and screws all in one bag of many different sizes. So I more or less had to figure it out myself with a couple pictures with no words. But it did come together really cute and it's nice. I just wish it was a little higher. But that's about it. That is all for my purchases. About my last thing. Things I dislike about my apartment. It's not too much, but this one is not necessarily my apartment, and it's more of the leasing office type thing. So when they send me stuff that I have to like sign or return or whatever, they will send me something in my mailbox or leave it under my door and stuff like that. And on the paper, it'll say you can either send the form, like sign it and send it to them through email, or I can email them and ask them for a form to sign electronically. So I forgot what it was, but it was something that I signed before and I had to sign it again. And I did the first thing. I sent it to their email. No, the first thing I did was ask them if I can request an electronic form. They put the email where you ask for it and ask if you could sign. You ask if you can sign electronically. So I put all my information and I asked them if I could sign electronically, and they never responded for weeks. And then they sent me another notice in the mail talking about it's my second notice. Like, hello, you have to sign this. And I'm like, why didn't I ask them for a form like they said I could do to sign electronically? and that didn't happen. So I did the other way that they also said, sign it and email it to them. I did that the second time and put the date and everything, send it to them. And I don't know, they were still acting like they never got, no, they acted like they got it, but not really. They sent me a form, like they responded to that with a form talking about, oh, this is how you do it, sign it electronically. Like, didn't I ask for that before? But whatever. And then they did the same thing when it came to renewing my lease. So I did renew my lease for another year. I did that the other day. And yeah, they sent me a form in the mail to mail to them. And I tried to do it the same way that I did before. And like 2 weeks later, they sent me something like an electronic form to sign, basically renewing my lease. And I'm like, why are y'all like this? Like, they move on their own time. Like, you tell me I can do it one of these 2 ways, one of these 3 ways. I can also paper mail it back to them. But I tried to do it the 2 electronic ways, and they send me the electronic form on their time, as if I didn't been asked for it. But that's one thing. About the building directly. The building has really, really thin walls. Like, if you walk past someone's house, you could hear almost everything going in there, which is why I'm always self-conscious if they can hear me filming my YouTube videos. And I also do it really late, so like they could probably just come out the elevator and they hear me filming my video. But it is what it is. I don't really walk around in the hallways, so I don't hear too much, but when my neighbors play music, I hear it. Every time they open and close their door, I hear it. It's like a few feet away, so like sometimes when they're unlocking their door and it's like super quiet in my house, it sounds like they're unlocking my door a little bit, like actually. Sometimes I get paranoid. That's not necessarily the building. That's just me living on my own after living with people for my whole life. Like I said about the thin walls and how you can hear everything. Also, my neighbors smoke weed. I do not smoke weed. So sometimes I wake up and this house smells like I was the one smoking, and that pisses me off because why does my house smell? And another time, these neighbors again, they were burning something, and I was cooking the night before, so I woke up and my house smelled like I left something in my oven, bro. I jumped out of bed so freaking fast and opened my oven, and it was not me. And I was like really scared because I'm like, I'm sleeping, my house is about to catch on fire. Like, it was so strong. Oh my god, it was so strong. And it was these freaking neighbors again. Like, I'm over them. They loud music, they smoke, they burning stuff. Like, I could go on, but yeah, the walls are like really, really thin. The windows, it's not so much a dislike, but it's just, I don't know, once again, something I'm not used to. The way they open like the hotel window type of things. Like, they only open like a few inches. And I don't really care, but it's like, yeah, that's it. It's not necessarily a dislike. It's just different for me. I don't really care. It's nothing out the window for me. I never looked out the window before. I don't need to really put my head out there now. The thermostat is really, really stupid. I never really bothered with it before, but like recently, like over the past like few weeks, I've been bothering with it because I've been trying to cool down my house, and I don't know how to use that thing. And my house has been stuck on like 80+ degrees for weeks. It's May, about to be June, and I can't cool down my house. Like, I sleep with the window open when it cools down at night. Sometimes the AC works, but if the heater is on, how much can the AC really do? So that's been pissing me off. And I literally went on YouTube and watched multiple videos about how to use this thing, and everybody in the world is just as confused as me. Like, I feel like an old lady when it comes to that thing. Like, I don't know, technology. It's stupid. And last but not least, like I mentioned before about the bell not working, they said that they would be changing to key fobs soon. I moved here last year, and people have been moved into this building before me, so I don't know when that is. But yeah, so like if you want company, or somehow, some reason, whatever, your Amazon can't get into the building or whatever, Like, you have to get out of bed and go downstairs and open the door and come back up. And you can hear the bell ringing. I think you can answer. I don't know. I haven't tried. But you cannot buzz them in. And that's why I got locked out. I've missed a couple packages because they call me a lot at work while I'm at work. Like, oh, how can I get in the building? I'm just like, I can't. Like, there's nothing I can do. There's no code. I have to unlock the door with a key, and that's literally the only way. And I've missed a couple packages because of that. Luckily, nothing like emergency. That is about it. There was one more thing I was about to say and I forgot. Oh, about the bell and the key and all that. The keys are backwards. The keys are backwards. Like, I thought I was crazy, and even the guy thought, like, I don't know how to open doors or something. Like, I had a key to another place my whole life, and I've opened keys in other places before. You know how you turn it one way to unlock it? Here, it turns the other way to unlock it. And, yeah. So, like, when I come here and unlock the door, it turns one way. When I go to my mom's house and unlock the door, it turns the right way. And, yeah. That's more or less it. What's next for me? Well, I did sign a lease for another year. But with my very great news that I received again after my birthday, I don't know how the year after that will work, but I guess I'll see when we get there. And I do want a bigger place though eventually, so even if I do spend another 2-3 years here, I do want some more space for myself. I wouldn't necessarily leave. Like, nothing has, like, driven me away, but the fact that I want a bigger space is more or less it. Like, my neighbors are not unbearable. It just gets annoying sometimes. And that's the last thing I wrote in my notes. Like I said, once again, if you have any questions, please comment or whatever. Feel free to let me know. I don't know what else to say. I think I've gotten everything off my chest. Like, I'm just sitting here in front of the camera venting and chatting. I think I've said everything that I planned on saying, and if you want me to say anything else, like I said, let me know. My phone is dying. That's about it. I'm gonna go eat and go to bed. And that's it. Bye. Thanks for watching.